Hey, what's going on, guys? Just had to close, and here's the dollar. We had that reversal bar here, took it out, but hit resistance and backed off. So we'll see what happens. We do have a cross. We do have a full bearish retracement now. We are working with a double bottom, so support is right there. But this reversal bar has been taken out, closing above previous high. So we're in a conundrum, I think. We got a double bottom, but we also have resistance on the way up. And still that reversal bar, it's not in play right now, but it can come back in anytime and take out that double bottom as well. That's a daily chart. So this thing whipped around, almost closed below previous lows, and then just churned on a dime. So we got a lot of room here to come down. You can see that double bottom was put in right above previous highs. So it bounced off of support, at least the initial support, and just has to close on a weekly basis above that daily cross right there. So we'll see what happens. We got one more day of trading for the week. Looks like the treasury hit resistance and backed off. Looks like it gapped up too. Hit that 8 and come down. This is still in play, this top. So I'll have to see. Looks like it's turning over to me, but turned over, gapped into resistance and backed off. Still closing below the EMA 13 on the 10-year treasury note. No double top in yet. No reversal bar either. Let's check out. Looks like a 2-bar pattern coming in there, but nothing yet. It could. Here's the hourly. Hourly closing right at the EMA 8. Maybe this will have another push, another extension bar, maybe, I don't know. Still hanging in there. You can see on the long-term chart, plenty of room to come back into support. As it already did that though, so the bullish retracement's in. No telling where it's going to stop. We're looking at emotional spots on the chart. I guess 2300 is the next. Busted through 22, so 23 would be the even number. Not much of an emotional spot on 2300 though. 2500 is more like it. Who knows where it's going to go. But looking for a reversal sometime. We've got a little rounding top so far, and let's see what happens. Tomorrow's the close. Dow Jones, same thing. Let's see if we can find a reversal bar. There's a reversal bar there. We have a double bottom. Came up into previous highs and settled in. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on the weekly close. Need to close above the EMA 8 at all times, but it's just I still think it's just a blow-off phase and a little pump and dump before Trump gets in, I guess. All politics. And it's too bad that we don't have free markets anymore. Let's see, crude is coming back into the support after the breakout. A little throwback so far for the week. A little churning action on the daily. We got previous highs as support all the way down. NASDAQ had another little push today. See if we can get this thing running with everything else. Looks like Apple had some news, and they're going to start producing American-made Apple products now. I don't know about all of it, but maybe a little section. So that was good news. Good news for NASDAQ, I guess. Coal. Looks like we put a double top in and stopped out. Let's see if we can find where that resistance is. Not much. Looks like just a small little setback. And we do have a previous low here, but not much of a low. Our previous lows are all the way up here. So I'm thinking a little setback, but I'm thinking it's on the way to 70, so it's not going to get there in a second, but since this is a weekly chart, it could take 6 weeks, a month, 3 months, who knows. But it's on that bullish tear, breaking outside the pattern. Shanghai lost some gas, coming back into the support. Had that falling star kind of action. Not a perfect reversal bar, but it has that same kind of action. Coming into support, we've got previous highs coming in. That EMA 13, and then you got more support. Lots of support on the way down. Maybe a nice, healthy, bullish retracement for the Shanghai Composite. The Nikkei got fooled again. But we do have a double top and a double bottom. So we're in a channel. Anything outside the channel. Back and forth, back and forth. You can trade it, I guess. We do have resistance here. So we'll see how the week closes out for this, but so far it's closing on its highs. Had another push today, gapped up and ran. So, and it's actually closing above previous highs. So it's another breakout, to tell the truth. And that U is bullish. I got fooled on the Nikkei once again. Thinking that was a bearish retracement and it was going to falter, because this reminds me of an island top. But now it gapped and closed above previous highs, closing on our highs, closing into resistance. So it's still in high area of resistance, but give it another day and see how we close out the week. Gold, little finicky thing, still basing on the bottom, crossed over the 8 EMA, had a little pump, and then it consolidated back in on the inside of the EMA 8. So now we're trying to get over the 13, consolidate again, and keep moving up. It's just taking forever. All I can see is an A, B bottom. The first move across the 8, second move across the 13, and then we can consolidate to get above the 34 and get our momentum back. Not much of a bounce today. Yesterday was our only bounce for the week. See how tomorrow fares. Silver, we talked about this. We hit resistance, came back in. It looks like it still wants to come back. Let's see how far it wants to come. We got support just under 17. Hopefully we can consolidate above 17. That'll be awesome. We got the EMA 8 crossing the 13 now. Let's look for some kind of retracement back into support. And I believe I canceled my order, but I had an order in for the support level here. This price looks like it wants to come all the way back in to the previous break. Copper. Copper's still churning over. Closing below the 13 and 8. And it's getting pretty tight up here. That could be a stair-step consolidation. Nice hammer, boom, stair, step. Yeah, it's turning over. That stair step there is a bullish consolidation. So we'll see what happens. Look for previous low breaks, especially taking out this reversal bar. It just looks like it's rolling over, but that stair step is a bullish consolidation. So we'll see what happens. It's closing below the EMA 8 and 13. And it looks like the 8 wants to cross. We got plenty of room to come down into support. And looks like the shorter term put in a double top. The lower high. Looks like a bearish retracement on the shorter term. And it broke the upside angle. So copper looks bearish on the shorter term. The jury is out on the stair step consolidation at the top there. Watch out for flat top breaks at copper. GDX. GDX crossed over the 8, came back in, crossed over the 13s, coming back in. Look for a flat tap break on the top side. See if we can hit that previous low. Same with GDXJ. We got the cross, and looks like the bottom's still in. See if we can get his legs together. Same down the line. Looking for a bigger move on gold. Get these things running. Silver needs to come down. Copper's coming down. Bitcoin still trying. Looks like it broke previous highs, so it's nudging its way back. Previous high break, 779, I guess. Watch for a flat top break coming in. Let's take a look at AG as well. AG is coming back into support after the break. See where that holds. Surprising was NAK. NAK took out that reversal bar once it broke previous highs. It was off to the races. Nice. No chance to pick it up on support. It just took off. Once it took out the reversal bar, it just did not look back. So we are coming into an emotional spot on the chart, and we'll see if it'll hold up there. But the amazing thing about all this is that monthly chart. What is going on here? That's not the usual chart. Let's not look at the monthly. But if you remember the flat top break crossing over the 34 and then the flat top break continuing, I remember looking at a monthly chart on this. It looks a lot different. So let's not go there. There, that looks better. You can see the flat top break coming back in and then another flat top break. Pretty nice, good move. 25% move today. It was good, pretty good. Oh yeah, it was. I posted it in the comment section that I bought UEC. Yesterday it broke previous highs, and then today it came back into previous breakout point. I was hoping for a little bit better close today, but nonetheless, long-term chart on this. You can see the reversal bar. Higher low, reversal bar right across the EMA 8 and 13. Trying to get outside that pattern. So I bought back into support today. So, just so you know. The other one I liked was this is it. Look at that reversal bar right there over the 8. You got a higher low, crossed over EMA 8, 13, came back in and made this nice little hammer. And it tried to break out once. Watch out as it crosses over that 34 on a weekly chart. This is in a tight squeeze, and it's in a whipsaw phase as it whipsawed down and then closed below and then opened up, crossed. Watch for previous high breaks on this one. Uranium. Lithium stocks are doing good. WRN. was the one that has a previous high break coming in. Western Copper and Gold. I think I covered this one before, but watch that previous high break. I mean, it's right there. What else? I can't remember anything else offhand. I like that uranium. Let's look at marijuana. Somehow my charts are not doing well at all. They look pretty crappy. I need to look at this on a monthly chart, but I can't get it, so you got a bearish retracement coming in on the daily, so let's look for a turnaround. You got a reversal bar here. The other one was look for previous high breaks on this. This one had a nice run, so I wouldn't imagine that it's ready to run yet. But as soon as this consolidation is over, I would take an eye on this one. Yeah, it's run up. It has plenty of room to come back down into support, so let's be careful not to chase this. But looks good. We got a previous high break coming in on Southern Copper. Another copper. GPL hasn't broken yet. I was thinking it was going to pop outside that pattern. Reversal bar, reversal bar, reversal bar, 3-bar reversal, reversal. This thing's bullish, it just has to make a move. Outside the pattern. You can see how price is getting very tight inside support and resistance. So it's been taking a while, but I think it'll do it. Pretty much, I think that's it. I'm sure there's more to look at, but not in this list. NAK was the best one. So watch for a resistance line at 2 o'clock on NAK, but good run. And that's about it. Let's take a look at gold, silver, and the dollar one more time. See how we're opening. Looks like we're opening up on the dollar, down on gold, and just slightly up on silver. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments, and I appreciate everybody. And I'll talk to you later.